On the front of his red hooded sweatshirt, in cheap iron-on letters that read like a bad joke of his own concoction, it says, I am 6'6", 240 pounds, I don't play basketball, and the weather is fine up here. This is my father, complete with his own unconventional flair for fashion, combining sweatpants with like everything. His calling card dry sense of humor was a staple in our suburban home his whole life. He just wanted to connect with me. But his job kept him traveling. Monday through Friday is a vain road of his own discontent, but every Saturday he was up early making pancakes, grooving to 70s tunes, telling me and my brother we had no idea what real music was. He might have been right. We listened, we laughed, we were happy he was home. In my teenage years, our relationship began to spoil. He, unable to spend the time with me that he wanted, and I silently sought to destroy this fragile thing called me. Unaware of the waters I was wading in were tributaries in a cursed bloodline, he felt it, saw it coming, and had snatched him down in his younger years. But the road kept him away from me, kept him away from us, his family. He developed a habit. Now, when he told us, no one could believe him. How could this man who seldom raised his voice in anger be addicted, afflicted with cursed blood? We were a shattered mosaic of happier times. My family was disintegrating. He held us, safe in his 7-foot wingspan like a condor, and we, his left-mind hatchlings, said he was going off the treatment, said he'd find a way to beat this thing, said his only goal in life was to live with us and to die sober. While he was away, I stumbled. Life like an anchor tied around my neck, drawn me deep into the depths of my own addiction. See, I didn't have his strength. I gave in to the unholy. My father, a white man who dared raise 3 black boys in a city where interracial was a 4-letter word, where whites as well as blacks called him nigger lover for loving 3 beautiful black baby boys that black men had abandoned. We were all he knew. It never occurred to him to love us unequally in a socially segregated community where I was held up to ridicule by brothers and sisters of the same melanin because my daddy was a cracker and I talked like one. I forced rotten disillusionment into my veins for years, unaccepted by both worlds. But my father, he wouldn't let me break. He told me, son, there are those among us who violently fear that which they do not understand. 100 different forms of fear drives this storm. Let no man, black or white, tell you aren't the child of God. I didn't believe him until much later on. 17 years sober when the cancer came for him, told me in his life he was no superhero. He just loved. With the full force of his gigantic frame, he gave the best of himself to each day. Let the rest lie peaceful. We were all there with him when he passed. Our faces overflowing with tears that seemed to stream forever. The calming blue and his eyes still twinkling. See, he refused the morphine. Said the pain made him feel like he made the right decision. He wanted to die sober. He did that. When I closed my eyes, I could see him in the hereafter. Ever the fashion risk. The cheap white iron-on letters of his red hooded sweatshirt reading now more like prophecy. I am 6'6", 240 pounds. I don't play basketball. And believe me when I tell you, the weather's fine up here.